Hey, what's up? This is Jonny.
I'm Richard, we're Filter, and you're watching BandApp TV.
Alright, so it's Colin here from BandApp TV, and I'm with Richard and Jonny from Filter. Hi guys.
Hello.
So how you guys doing? You well?
Great.
Absolutely, yeah.
So thanks for spending the time with us today as well. I really appreciate it, because
We're excited
big
to be
fan
here.
of the band, so yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
pretty special. So I'm looking forward to your set later on, and what can the kids expect that maybe haven't seen you before?
Yeah, it's like it's heavy, and then it's
There's something for everyone. There's the songs that we're known for, and then there's stuff from the new record.
Yeah.
I mean, so far the response has been, for all the shows we've been playing on tour, everyone's had a great time. It's been really positive.
So really good at Leeds on Friday, yeah?
Yeah, Friday. What?
Friday,
Leeds.
Leeds,
Yeah,
I
we
think,
did
yeah.
Leeds Friday.
Leeds was quick.
Yeah.
In and out job,
Leeds
yeah?
was a quickie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First saw you guys at the Smashing Pumpkins tour.
Right.
I think it was the last show at Wembley Arena, I think, for
Oh
the
my
Melancholy
God, yeah.
tour.
They changed our band name to
So
Felcher.
Felcher, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether you wanted me to say that, but you brought that up first, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I did actually have me in stitches, but that was the first time I saw
Well,
you, and it was just like,
That's all right.
that's good, It's fun. It's kind of
That's
what's
all right.
expected, isn't it? They treat you
That's
well
all right.
though.
They
other
were
than
kidding
that.
around. But Billy's amazing. He's still working. He's still out there playing music. I really had I really had an attachment to Darcy. She was amazing, and I remember coming home from that, and we used to hang out a lot, and watching that band just be massive and playing stadiums back in the States was just unreal.
Yeah, Siamese Dream was just a big album for me as well, which is obviously why I went to see them, and then I managed to see you guys, so it's like a double win really, so it's great. And if you could go back in time now, knowing what you know now, what would you kind of tell yourself, just about to get that first record out? What advice would you give yourself, or even to any upcoming band that, it's a good career, you've been in the business a long time, it's a tough business to exist in and still be able to keep doing what you're doing. So what would you tell yourself, and what would you tell kids coming up in bands now that obviously look up to you and want to know those questions?
Just stay true to your guns and
Believe in your art.
believe in your art. Try and just try and die with as many friends as you can.
Yeah.
That's
Surround
the real
yourself
goal.
with good people that you can, that you really can rely on for whatever. 'Cause, I mean, it's in this business, you meet a lot of people that you put a lot of trust into, and sometimes it can hurt you as an end result. So.
That's one of the things, I know I keep saying when we met in Germany and stuff, but you were just really, really friendly. You didn't really know us or anything. We were just on the same bill.
Right.
You were really friendly and really kind, and that really kind of, it's not that I'm not like that as a person anymore myself, but, you treat people how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
And, I think it's just...
one of the places I learned that was 9 Inch Nails, and one of the places I learned that was with the DeLeo brothers from Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I hear stories about, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards and Bono and those guys. And those guys all treat everybody with just the utmost respect. And it really is. I mean, it's no one wants to make enemies. Everybody wants to be cool. And, we're all playing music together. It's only music. Like, Jonny wasn't in the band when this happened, but I was in Iraq playing for the troops, and we got shot at, and there was a rocket attack right off stage, and we were running for cover into the night, and it was just like, man, I looked around, and all these these American military kids are just on the ground, and they're looking at me like, you're gonna fucking die. And it was like, and when it was over, I realized, like, music is easy. Music is the fun part.
Yeah. So
Bigger,
it kind of gives
badder,
you a different perspective, I suppose.
bigger, badder shit can happen,
Wow.
Yeah, worse things can happen than not getting
Your ride is correct or something.
So I'm saying in the music business there are a lot of pitfalls, but at the same time, just it's how you ride it out,
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, thank you so much, guys. It was a real pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.